I'm Andy, the Mitsubishi guy from Showcase Mitsubishi, and another fresh arrival. This is a 2014 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport SE 4-wheel drive, and it's Laguna Blue if you haven't figured it out yet. This is one of the hardest colors to come by. It was limited production and only ran for about a year and a half, and everybody loves the color. So, great things about Outlander Sport. Number one, it's 4-wheel drive. Number two, it's a top safety pick every year running since 2011. And number three, this is a certified pre-owned car with only about 22,000 miles on it. Now, I said certified pre-owned. That means you get the remainder of 10 years and 100,000 miles powertrain, 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper, and 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance. But get a look at this car. Extra, extra nice, clean one owner. No accidents on the auto check, non-smoker's car. Nice. Been through inspection, ready to go. Outlander Sports are wonderful cars. People like them. They're just the right size. They're big enough to haul what you need to haul, but small enough to get where you want to go and still get you the gas mileage and the elbow room you need. So let me tell you some of the stuff about Outlander Sport. First of all, I'm going to go back up to the front because I want to tell you about the headlights. Headlights on this car are an HID headlight system, some of the best headlights I've ever driven with. But it's a two-bulb system. There's a forward-facing headlight and a sideways-facing headlight. So you literally get almost 180 degrees of headlight when you're going down the road. From inside the cabin, you can adjust them electrically up and down depending on how dark it is and how far you want to see. Fabulous feature, and like I said, some of the best headlights you'll ever work with. Of course, we've got fog lights, aluminum wheels, plastic front fenders, by the way. Power mirrors on this car are not only power adjustable, but they're electrically defrosted. And it's a fast key car. Now, fast key is Mitsubishi's proximity key, which means if you have the key on your person, pocket, purse, wherever, you can operate the things on the car that are normally required to use a key for. So, we walk up to the car, we push the button, doors are locked. We walk up, push it again, doors are unlocked. It's just that easy. So think about that when you've got your hands full of groceries or whatever, you're trying to walk up to the car. Obviously, I've got it unlocked here, but you walk up to the car, you don't have to fumble for the keys, figure out where they are, push the buttons to unlock it. Just walk up, push the button, boom, and you're in the car. It's just that easy. Now, that same function can be performed from either front door or from the rear hatch. I'll demonstrate that in a little bit. But let me show you how nice the inside of the car is. Follow me over there. Okay, some of the great features about this car, I'll go over it before I even climb inside. Power windows, power locks, and as I discussed with you, power heated mirrors are all located on the driver's door. Driver's seat is power. Forward, backward, recline is power, up and down, and of course you can even tilt the seat this way. I'm going to cock a seat, speaking of that. But once again, yes, super smooth, super easy to work. As I start on the instrument column, cluster area actually over here, first thing I run into is the roller dial that allows you to move the headlights up or down. It's probably hard for the camera to get a shot of that. But then I'm going to move right over to the steering wheel area. Over here we've got our headlights and fog lights. Now the headlights on this are Twilight Sentinel. They're automatic, so you can set them to automatic or you can override to manual. This side is your windshield wipers, and they are automatic rain sensing wipers, but of course you can override that to conventional. And this also controls your rear wiper and squirter too. All right here, all right? Magnesium paddle shifters, because although this is a CVT transmission, maybe you'd like to shift it as if it was a 6-speed automatic and shift it on the fly. It's an option for you there. Over here we have our mode button. Now this allows you to go volume up or down, track up or down, preset up or back, and of course select through mode, which is AM, FM, CD, Sirius satellite radio, Bluetooth hands-free, accessory, anything that you have plugged into that sound system, it's all set. And I'm speaking of the sound system, it's Rockford Fosgate, it's 710 watts, there are 9 speakers in the car, and one of those is a 10-inch subwoofer. It is by far one of the finest car stereos that you can get in a car, regardless of price range. So if you enjoy music, you will enjoy this car stereo. Moving further around the steering wheel, this is our Bluetooth hands-free button. Actually, it's 3 buttons, and it allows you to accept a call, to place a call, and once again, you can just hit the button and you can speak to the operator and you can say, call my friend Paul. Or you could say dial and then speak in numbers. So you can either call by name or you can dial by number. It's all completely hands-free. When a call comes in, it comes through on the screen here. It'll show you caller ID and you can accept or reject it. This, by the way, is also your backup camera. I think maybe I'll even kick the key and I'll show you around a little bit here. Okay, now I've got the parking lights on, but I'll also turn the key on just to the accessory position to fire that up. And you can see while that's warming up, we've got our climate control down here, and this is automatic climate control. You can select your temperature, your fan speed, which is also available as an automatic setting, and of course, where is the air going, or automatic there too. Now, each of these is also a push button. So we've got recirculate, we've got air conditioning, And this is your rear defrost and defrost for the side view mirrors. All built in right there, all very intuitive and easy to see. All right, so here's our radio right here, and this is also Sirius satellite radio, but I want to put the car in reverse, which I've got to turn the key to on to do, and show you what that looks like. Now it's going to fire back up again, but that's your backup camera right there, and you can see how nicely that works. I don't want to run the car too long, but I wanted you guys to see what that looks like. Okay, moving a little further down the line here, we have our 12-volt power source. Now this one is on and off with the key. There's our shifter right here, and you can pull this down to here and even go over to this left column, and that allows you to manually shift the car just like the paddle shifters do. This is our four-wheel drive selector, goes between two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and four-wheel drive lock. You can change that and move through those choices at any time on the fly. So you can change those things anytime, any speed, traveling in any direction. Move back here, we've got our heated seat switches, and of course, our parking brake and our drink holders. Moving to the center console. This is adjustable, so it slides forward and backward based on where your seating position is. You can be comfortable. You can open up the top part, which is Kleenex, ink pen, some storage here. Second area down here, large cavernous area. We've got our USB port for connecting a device, once again, into the sound system. And of course, another power outlet here. This one has a picture of a battery on it, therefore it's 12-volt hot all the time. Okay, let's talk a little bit about some of the other great features on this car. We're going to move upwards a little bit. We have an automatic dimming rear view mirror. And as we go up further from that, this car has the panoramic glass roof. Now, this is one of the largest unobstructed glass roofs that you can get in a car in North America. And it is fabulous. So if you like driving around, especially like we do in Michigan, where it's not necessarily always sunny, even in the worst days, you can get a lot of sunlight. And it really does good for you, especially through the winter months. So come and check that out. I don't want to sacrifice safety though. And as I said, this has been a top safety pick year after year since 2011. This car has front airbags, it has side seat airbags, side curtain airbags, even a driver's side knee airbag, in addition to traction control, active stability control, all kinds of great safety features. And we can go into great detail on this, but just know that everything available is on this car, and this car is as safe gets. So much to talk about. I'm just looking around here thinking, what else have I yet to mention? Before I forget, I do always like to mention that the shoulder height of the seat belts is adjustable. So depending on whether you're tall or short, you can adjust this so it suits you. And I think on that note, I'm probably going to move to the second row seat and show you around back there. Okay, climbing into the second row seat. Lots of leg room back here, lots of headroom back here, and once again, this seat sits higher than the front seats. It's called theater height seating, and what it basically means is a person sitting in the back seat has good visibility out of the front windows and the side windows, and that lessens your chance of car sickness, which can be very valuable to certain passengers. Center armrest folds down. We've got the latch child safety system and the tether system in all three positions right here. And I should mention, by the way, yeah, drink holder in there. I did bring that up. Good. Of course, and 3 seat belts all the way across. But what a nice car. And this seat folds down very easily and allows you a lot of storage space. Let me demonstrate. One button on the top of the seat and it pushes down. It's just that easy. The seat belt in the center can be disconnected to move out of your way, or it can simply be pulled out of the way, but as you can see, you've got a lot of room back here for storage. Of course, the other side of the seat folds down just as easily, and it's just as convenient. But the other great thing about this car is the way this is all laid out back here, because the dimensions make it very hospitable to anything that you want to put in the back. So many cars look good on paper as far as the numbers and the square footage of storage, but yet the dimensions make it very prohibitive to a lot of things that people like to take with them. This car works out very well. Let me show you how the back looks. Okay, once again, Laguna Blue, I mentioned the backup camera. There's the camera lens for it right there. Obviously, rear window, rear wiper. I talked to you about fast key. I still have it in my pocket. I will demonstrate. If you walk up to the car, you push the little button on the right. I've locked the doors. So here's my scenario. I'm coming out of the mall. It's holiday season. I've got gifts in my hands, and I want to get them in the back of the car. So I walk up to the back of the car. I push the button. I've just unlocked it. And now I can put my things inside. You'll notice I didn't have to take off my gloves, I didn't have to fumble through my pockets, I didn't have to do anything like that. I walked up, I touched it, the door was unlocked, and I'm on my way. And that's not only convenient, but it's a safety thing. It's less time that a person has to spend fumbling for their keys, and possibly a situation where you don't feel comfortable. Get you in your car quicker. So take a look at the room, by the way. I don't have both sides of the seat folded down, but surely by taking a look, you can see it's large. It's very large, and you can get bicycles and all kinds of hobbies and things are very comfortable fitting all the supplies back here. So whether you're a golfer or a hockey player or a person who likes to ride bicycles or whatever your thing is, I assure you with the seats folded down, chances are very good that your stuff fits very nicely in here. Now you've probably got a glance already of the subwoofer. That's your 10-inch subwoofer right there, all Rockford Fosgate. Once again, the sound system in this car is not something I can describe. It's really something you should experience. I didn't mention it, by the way, that Bluetooth system in there allows you to Bluetooth stream music right through the Rockford Fosgate sound system. You can plug into the USB port, but you can also Bluetooth connect to that stereo and stream music from an iPad, an iPod, or an iPhone, or an Android, or anything else that is a music provider that has a Bluetooth connection. So keep it in mind. Amazing. Okay, like I said, super low mileage on this car. It's a certified pre-owned Mitsubishi. Once again, you get the balance of 10 years and 100,000 miles powertrain, 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper, 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance. We can do financing over the phone. We can do it securely on the website. We can certainly do it here. So if we can answer some questions about this car for you or send you more pictures or more information, call us. Our phone number at Showcase Mitsubishi is 989-684-0500.